In 1999, Nintendo released the all-star fighting game Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. This game would show to be very popular, selling over 5 million copies, and now, over 20 years later and with many sequels, we're now at Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, by far the most content-packed and popular Smash Bros. Game to date, selling over 30 million copies. The game released back on the 7th of December 2018, so long ago, 5 years to be exact, and that's exactly why I'm making this video. While I didn't get Smash Ultimate on day one, I did manage to get the game near the end of the month using my Christmas money, and, well, given my embarrassingly high amount of hours in the game, it doesn't take a university graduate to see that this game means a lot to me. But most of those hours are from 2019 to 2021, as for the past few years, Smash Bros has drifted away from me quite a lot. Not to say I never play the game anymore, just barely as much as I used to. That doesn't mean it hasn't made a big impact on me though. I mean, my first ever YouTube video was on Smash Bros, and a lot of my videos since have been too. While I've always been inspired to make content for the world to see, I may have never actually began my journey if it wasn't for Smash Bros. I can still remember the excitement I had getting Smash for Wii U when I was like 6 years old, and now years later I've got my hands on every version of the game besides 64, and I've also collected quite a few amiibo as well. Smash Bros actually introduced me to a lot of different franchises, from Kirby, Donkey Kong, Pokemon, just to name a few, and I was really excited to see new characters get added to the game, even if I wasn't a big fan of them. I used to not be very interested in Splatoon or the old Donkey Kong Country games, Metroid or Kingdom Hearts, but when the characters of these games got added, I knew their impact they had in the game and the community, and I actually got really excited for them. It also gave me more interest in some of these games, like as I just mentioned, Splatoon. Both of the games on the Switch I have a lot of hours in too, and I think Smash Bros is somewhat the reason I had so much interest in them. It is a shame to look at the characters who didn't make it into the roster, but from what we've got is still amazing in this game. K. Rool, Ridley, Banjo, Sora, freaking Steve Minecraft of all things. Like seriously, this is one of the biggest character crossover games ever, and being able to see and play all of these characters together gives like a weird but nice feeling, you know? The game may not be perfect because, well, I mean, nothing's perfect, but it's a game I will always hold close to me for what experiences it's given to me. The devs really put a ton of work in, and I'm very thankful for what Sakurai and his team have offered. Making a video game with this much content full of characters, stages and music, and other side modes is not an easy task. While by now everyone is probably expecting a Smash 6 in the next few years, I beg to differ. Smash Bros Ultimate had so much work put into it that I personally don't think Smash Bros should get another game, at least not for a long time. Sakurai and his team deserve a long break, and it would be hard to make another game that not only meets the standard of Ultimate, but also brings more and new content to the table. So Smash Bros may not get another game, at least for not a while, but I'm okay with that. The devs really outdid themselves with this game, and it would be unfaithful to just move on with a new game when this one had so much to be remembered for. I mean, this is the ultimate Smash Bros, and this was a video dedicating to celebrating 5 years of Smash Bros Ultimate. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and checked out some of my other content too. I've got one last big video planned for the end of the year with an announcement too, so stay tuned for that. And I've got nothing else to say, so I'll see you in the next one. See you fellas.